this one hits different. Why did God create snake bites and mosquito bites? Why would God create all these painful things? Listen up.
This question I get asked in a debate one time. This atheist said, Hovind, if God made a perfect world, why did he make poisonous snakes? And what about mosquitoes? Didn't they bite Adam and Eve? Wouldn't that be painful? Wasn't there pain in the Garden of Eden? What about poisonous spiders, etc.? Fair, honest, legitimate questions. Well, if you get this article from JARS, Jungle Aviation and Radio Service, you'll see where they talk about using electricity to treat snake bites. Dr. Roger Gadarian in western Ecuador treated 300 cases of snake bite. The pain is gone in 15 minutes if shock is applied within 30 minutes. What they do is they use a stun gun, makes a little electric spark. If you get bit by a poisonous snake or a poisonous spider, they've discovered over the last 20 years, a lot of research has been done, a spark right on the injury site will neutralize the poison. They say if you get bit by a snake, do it in an X pattern. Once this way, once this way. If it's been more than 30 minutes, hook a wire to one of these and make a long wire and go around the other side. So the spark has to go through the limb. If it's been more than 30 minutes, you probably should also spark halfway from the injury to the heart because the poison's traveling. A friend of mine said they had a lady come visit their place in Texas and they had a 2-year-old boy with them. The 2-year-old got bit by a brown recluse spider, which can kill a 2-year-old. Wouldn't kill a human, but it'd make you hurt for a long time. This little brown recluse spider bit this 2-year-old right on the thigh. Within a few minutes, it was swelled up as big as a softball and rock hard and red with a spot in the middle. The kid is screaming uncontrollably. This friend of mine talking to this lady, and she said, what do I do? He said, I'll tell you what I would do. I'd shock it with a stun gun. He said, I happen to have one, but I'm no doctor. I'm not going to give you medical advice. But if you want to borrow my stun gun, I would shock it twice in an X pattern. Well, she did on this 2-year-old. Within probably 30 seconds, he quit crying. In less than a minute, the swelling was going down. And in 3 minutes, he was back out playing. And in 15 minutes, you couldn't tell anything except the bite, little spot. Why did God make poisonous snakes? I don't think they were poisonous in the original creation. Carl Ball, for instance, in Glen Rose, Texas, raised cottonmouth water moccasins in his hyperbaric chamber with a stronger electromagnetic field. After 2 weeks of being in strong magnetic field, the snakes were not poisonous. The poison was not harmful. So you can study more on that. Water moccasins raised in hyperbaric conditions will not be poisonous. So maybe the pre-flood world, these snakes had a different function because the protein they inject is actually nutritious. It's good for you. There's a lady over here at Calvary Baptist, I think you spoke in there, Eric, on Pine Forest Road. She was in a car accident, hit the windshield, broke her neck down deep between her shoulder blades. She goes in once a month, still today, for an injection of cobra venom. They take the venom from a cobra, stick it down in her neck, and give her a shot because it's a nutritious protein. I don't know what they did to it. You could ask her if you'd like. But so maybe the snakes had a beneficial function. And so to say, hey, we have rattlesnakes, therefore God is mean, is to totally misunderstand the creation concept. Okay.